isn't the problem that however good your chair is, however good the panellists are or turn out to be, it's the way you've got here that's been problematic, hasn't it? It has really devastated confidence among a lot of victims and survivors.
Well, look, I've worked with victims and survivors for decades now, and
that's why the expectation was so high.
But what I would say is that anybody who has done that work understands that it is difficult, it is complicated. There is no one sort of victim. There is no one victim that speaks for all victims. I have to say, I don't think it is this process that has let these girls down over the years.
No, but you have to acknowledge that this process so far has let a lot of the women down. It has. I mean, for example, whose idea was it, or who decided it would be a good idea to let victims and survivors know who the chair was going to be by watching it on Parliament TV?
Well, the Victims and Survivors panel, which of course is also just a snapshot of victims and survivors of this crime in the country. There's no way that we could have consulted with every single victim, but even the Victim and Survivors panel, I myself and Louise Casey, throughout this process, have met with them and talked to them about the kind of person that they wanted to see as the chair.
But they didn't get a say as to who it was today, did they? Some of those people on the panel met your other two potential candidates, but told us that they're left Googling who you chose.
But Anne Longfield with Louise Casey will be meeting those victims tomorrow. And what we did was we took what had been told to us by that victims panel, which again is a snapshot of victims, to decide on who would be best to take this forward.